Bush Kids at Aranda Primary School. In a nutshell, this program aims to build resilience, social skills, and provide real world learning opportunities for our students. Bush Kids provides an opportunity for students to engage in play based learning with a focus on the senses, which they have a limited opportunity to do within the classroom. This type of learning isn't new. In Finland, which has the highest ranked primary schools in the world, they don't start formal schooling until the age of 7. As Jesse will talk about soon, the Bush Kids program is aligned with the Australian curriculum. We're hoping to build confidence and self-esteem through risk-taking. We've observed our children in the nature playground and on the new hills and have seen how much fun they have had. Local research identified 2 areas, emotional and social areas, as need of development in our students. We're hoping the Bush Kids program will address this.
While up in the bushlands, your child's safety will be our number one priority. All staff attending have recently completed their first aid certificate, and we will be taking first aid bags with all the necessary asthma puffers and EpiPens needed. We will also have the support of the executive teachers so that if your child needs to be collected for health reasons or any behavioural reasons, they'll be collected from the bushlands and taken back to school. We are also hoping to have as many parent volunteers participate in the program as possible. One of the best parts of the Bush Kids program is the curriculum links that it has. The number one area is science, and almost all of the science curriculum can be covered through our Bush Kids program. However, the 2 main aspects that we will be focusing on are living things and engaging in discussions about observations, and then later representing these ideas back in the classroom. One of the other areas is HAS, which stands for History and Social Sciences. History will not be a main focus, however, geography does have some significant links, including the places people live in and belong to, their familiar features and why they are important to people, as well as knowing how to care and look after these environments. The third area is health and physical education. Almost all of this curriculum area can be covered through the Bush Kids program as well. 2 of the main areas we'll be focusing on are practicing personal and social skills to interact positively with others, which, as all kindergarten parents know, is a major area for kindergarten students to continually work on. The other is to participate in play that promotes engagement with outdoor settings and the natural environment, which of course will happen naturally by going to the bushlands. We'll continuously be doing work back in the classroom that is focused on our observations from the bushlands, or reading stories before we go and then recreating or imagining these situations up in the bushlands.
Hi, I'm here to talk about the logistics of our program. So we'll be going every Wednesday after recess. That's from 11:30 to 3 o'clock. To save on the amount of food that we carry, we'll be eating our lunch at recess time, so prior to recess play, and just carrying our water and recess food up into the bushland. Here is a map showing where we're going to go. We're going to go up to the top of where the path sort of finishes off, the one that travels all the way from Aranda Primary up to past the preschool, and we'll be going up to that area. It's sort of around Dewin and Araba Place and Araba Street. Each student will require their own small backpack. We prefer not heavy, big Aranda backpacks. We will have water, hat, snacks, and appropriate clothing. It's really important that children are prepared for the weather conditions of that day. So we will provide vests so our children can be identified while they're out in the bush and easily seen. Making sure that students are appropriately dressed will require them not to be wearing uniform on Wednesdays. Parents will need to return the permission notes before the end of this term. Ensure that your child will be appropriately dressed for the following day. We will be attending if there is poor weather, not if there are hailstorms or thunder, but if there is small amounts of rain, we will be going up into the bushland. Children will need to come prepared every day. kindergarten, children will be expected to follow the rules. If children are not able to follow the rules, if we encounter behavioural issues, the child in question will be picked up by an executive teacher and driven back down to school and will not be allowed to re-enter the program until there has been a meeting between an executive teacher, the child, as well as a parent or carer. Here is a list of the Bush Kids values. So we expect the same type of kindness values that we expect here at school. We respect the land and animals. We'll make sure we are safely staying with our group, and we'll take care of our own things.
If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them as a comment below on this video or come in to see Jessie, Jess, or myself, John. Great, thanks.